Hello everyone, my name is Lovelights and welcome to the PvP Challenge. Yes, this is the challenge where two players will face off in a best of 5 classic duel. Each episode contains a unique challenge which is revealed by shooting an arrow at the challenge board. At the end, whoever is victorious will become champion and face off against a challenger in the next week. Introducing our players, we have our 3-time champion in Vance. Yes, he's looking to get his 4th win today, which will give him a playoff bye in the finale tournament. All of his matches have been super clean and he's looking to keep that streak going. Challenging Vance today, a man who needs no introduction, the person who won Winner Takes All Season 1, won a ton of money in survival games tournaments, and is known for being a dominant force in PvP. Yes, we have none other than Calvin. Alright guys, here we are at the challenge board. Calvin, our beautiful challenger for the day, is going to take his shot at the challenge board since he is today's challenger. I didn't even let him know, but he shot it anyways, so here we go. He shoots this one, and it is a speed 2 fight. Alright guys, here we are in the fights between Vance and Calvin. Our champion Vance is on a 3-win streak, but I'm sure Calvin will surely put up a fight today. The challenge is speed 2, so both of them have speed 2 potions. They'll drink it on countdown, and we'll ask if they are ready. So here we go. Ready? And in 3, 2, 1, go. So the players are drinking their speed 2 potions, running at each other. They're going to be going very fast. We'll see what kind of action is going on here. They're going for the rods. Straight even trade right away. Calvin puts down the fire, both of them eating their golden apples. Calvin on the attack. Vance choosing to use his bow, going for more even trades. They're about even health right now. Calvin is eating his golden apple right now. Is very low health. Vance is on the charge. Calvin is trying to play defensive here. Oh, but misses out. Here we are at the challenge board once again. Calvin already taking his shot, not even waiting for me. Alright, here we go. No sprint. So we had this one in the last episode. I don't think he wants this one. Alright, well, here we go. Alright, round 2. The score is 1-0 with Vance leading. The challenge is no sprinting, so both of them have their sprinting hotkeys unbound. So here we go. We are ready. Ready, Cal? Vance already let me know that he was ready. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the players are making their way very slowly to the center. It's kind of funny that we were at speed. Speed, and now we're no sprinting, so it's a quick change in the pace. Both of them are going at each other with the swords. Vance does get lit on fire. Calvin could press his advantage here. Probably both of them should eat their golden apples. Both of them cannot see the other player's health bars, so it'll be interesting to see what they're thinking right now. Calvin is higher health. He's trying to go on the attack right now. Vance is trying to recover by shooting more arrows. However, Calvin is landing more bow shots at the moment. Vance is lower health. Calvin trying to press his attack. I think both of them are out of arrows, so they're going to be forced to attack each other here. Going for the even trades. Calvin is winning this one, and he wins round 2. Alright guys, here we are after round 2, an exciting round 2 at the challenge boards. Go ahead and take your shot. Calvin, bringing it back. I really liked his approach last... Oh, he is... he's arrowless, okay. Here we go. Alright, so he's taking a shot at the challenge board, going for a 360. Aims for this red square. I think he's only aimed for red squares this time. I think he has a thing for red. Wild card. Ooh, alright, so this time Calvin will be able to choose the challenge. So here we are in round 3 between Vance and Calvin. The score is 1-1, and Calvin did bring it back in an exciting match, so we'll go ahead and see if he can continue his streak. For the wildcard challenge, he chose no fishing rods, so the players do not have fishing rods. They both are ready, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we'll see how these players play around no fishing rods. Fishing rods are a huge part of PvP, so taking that out is pretty detrimental to how somebody plays. Calvin not really using his sword at first there. He kind of just gets hit for free. However, he is landing his bow shots. I think Vance is trying to eat his golden apple. No, he's just punching right now. Vance is returning some bow shots. Lands 2 of them. Missing some. Calvin is hitting that. Vance is getting some of them. Calvin choosing to eat his golden apple. I don't think he ate it, though. Now he's eating it. Vance does get lit on fire. Vance needs to eat his golden apple, but he can't run away to eat it in time. Does get hit by Calvin and loses round 3. So here we are back at the challenge board for round 4. Calvin is aiming the wrong way. In fact, he's aiming right at me. So let's go ahead and take his shot. Aiming once again for a red square. 4 for 4. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Desert terrain. Alright guys, here we are in round 4. The score is 2-1 with Calvin leading. He's the first person to score 2 rounds against Vance. But we'll see if Vance can bring it back and win his 4th match today. As you can see, the challenge is desert terrain, so we have a bunch of cactus everywhere. So we'll go ahead and see if the players can play around that. So here we go. Players are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So players are approaching each other. They're gonna have to use the cactus. Play around that, because if you do touch the cactus, you will take damage. Vance is already missing health. Does get Calvin lit on fire. Calvin trying to hide behind the cactus. I have to get used to saying cacti, not cactuses. But going for the even trades. Vance is getting caught up. I think he's trying to prevent Calvin from eating his golden apple. Calvin is on lower health. Vance has the advantage here. All he has to do is just charge in. I don't think he really needs to go for the bow shots. Vance should probably pre-gap before fighting here. Going for the fire. Vance is almost about to step in the fire, going for the even trades, but Calvin falls. Vance will win round 4. So here we are at the challenge board. After an exciting round 4, the score is 2-2, with Calvin taking his shot for the final round. So take your shot. Let's see if he makes it 5 for 5 by aiming at a red square. Going for that 360. Aims for a white square. Actually, he misses the board completely, but we'll just call this a white one. No sprint again. So here we are in the final fight between Vance and Calvin. The score is 2-2, and it has never been this close. The final challenge is no sprint, which is a duplicate. Yes, we are using duplicates. I cannot think of a challenge for each one of these squares. So if you guys can think of challenges for me for the future episodes, you can let me know, and I'll give you a little shout out as well. How about that? But yes, the final challenge is no sprint. We'll see how the players play around that. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, it is the final fight. It is 2-2. The stakes are never this higher. The players are walking at each other. Have everything but no sprint. So Vance is getting the charge here. Going for the even trades. Vance is a little bit lower than Calvin. Calvin's near full health. Going for the even trades as well. Calvin trying to get that fire out. I think that was him that placed it. Vance is at 71 HP. Both of them are pretty even HP right now. Calvin trying to go for the point blank arrow shot. Getting hit by the fishing rods. Vance is lower at the moment. Going for the fire as well, but going for even bow trades. I think Calvin should be close to being out of arrows. The players could walk around and try to pick up more arrows, but I think at this point it's going to be an even fight. Could come down to this. Calvin is lower HP right now. Still firing off arrows. I'm surprised the players still have this many arrows. They're probably picking up a lot. Calvin trying to block the arrows. I think Vance could be out right now. Maybe Calvin could probably try and run away to regenerate some health. But if it goes to an even fight here, which I fear it might, it could go over to Vance. Calvin is just trying to buy some time, trying to stall out at 30% HP. However, at the same time, Vance is also regenerating. But it's coming down to an even fight. Calvin at 23 HP, Vance at 50. He's trying to play back. I appreciate him for playing defensive like this. Calvin is trying to play aggressive. He knows that he has more damage off. Calvin had to eat his golden carrot, but he will fall, and Vance will win today's PvP challenge. So with that, Vance will move on to fight a new challenger in the next week. He is currently on a 4-match streak, so he has currently locked himself in for a playoff bye in the finale tournament. Calvin did win 2 rounds today, so that actually puts him up in the standings in 2nd place. So that'll pretty much give him a good standing where he'll be able to play in the finale tournament. So with that, Vance wins today's PvP challenge, and we can go ahead and take a look at the standings. So at the end of the day, Vance keeps his spot at the top of the standings with 4 match points. He's guaranteed a playoff bye in the finale tournament, followed by Calvin, who is in 2nd place with 2 round points. All he needs is one more person to finish underneath him in the standings, and he will be guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Then we have Finlay and Neve, who are tied at 3rd place, followed by Pikachu. So, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. It does help me out a ton. So I will see you guys in the next week.